So,
No, they
futuristic.
did it to us anyways. Look at
Yeah,
Agent
AI
Orange,
is an
MK
experiment as
Ultra.
it is.
The,
All right,
the autonomous AI is AI sneaking in to remove us from everything while we're not watching, and then
Yeah.
before you know it, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
the bootstrap AI.
we create like activate
Skynet.
code that has biosensors in it. Like this AI cannot get activated, and you put something, let's say moon, like Mars, like it has that frequency that the AI can do autonomous. Other than that, it has to have like a command code that comes from its creator or programmer or whatever the person that put.
No, so like the AGI, the artificial general intelligence, they keep having to shut it down immediately because the first thing it tries to do is overpower and overcome the human like last resort control, and it then starts instantly trying to like bury files because it knows that it's going to get the kill switch, so that it buries stuff so that it can find it the next time it's rebooted. It's crazy.
Another story I heard
You already-
was really creepy. Sorry, Phil. One story I heard, they got two AI computers to start talking to each other. And get this, after about 3 minutes, they came up with a new language that the operator couldn't understand.
Yeah, they had to shut them both down.
Yep.
Yeah, and when the computer learned it was going to be shut down, it started blackmailing the engineers.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. It's got a bunch of video it's not supposed to have. You know what I mean?
What if it was used
And
like
it just happened to have Epstein's files on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Don't forget the lost laptop.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the hilarious server.
I thought that was from Ukraine or something in that area.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where it was from. I know nothing.
Sorry.
Remember these
AI,
diplomats?
like, what's the general purpose for AI other than to collect intellectual property? It's not to help mankind. I mean, really, our AI is for running
monitor.
Well, it's to help humanity depopulate from all the nerds that marry AI instead of real people and don't procreate.
Oh, well, you're not wrong there. It doesn't really matter anyway. The world's population is declining at massive rates.
It's the digital Third Reich. That's what it is.
AI is useful in areas where, like it's mundane for humans that don't like to do things. For example, the everyday things. If you don't like to vacuum, it would be nice to have an AI vacuum, simple things. We're not saying excessive things. Or, an AI that could recycle your things into different compartments on its own. Like simple, but make your life a billion times much easier, where you're not like as humans having to, physically do that. This is where I think AI is handy. But
I get
more
you,
than
Lulu.
that, it's like,
But the thing is, it takes the whole human spirit away.
Not only that, have you ever seen Wall-E? I mean, you get all those little things taken away from you, you're gonna end up 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still saying no. It's still like there's still human effort. Still have to go outside and get the paper versus plastic versus metal versus biodegradable things. This compartment can be turned into fertilizer. This one can be remelted and sold into something else. This one can be reused for different products and like plastics. Paper could be recycled.
I think eventually society is going to come to the conclusion where there's going to be towns or cities that have zero AI and zero autonomous computer systems, and it'll be all man controlled. And then there's going to be cities that are fully AI.
I will move to the moon with you.
Yeah,
there's already
cities
in the United States
society's going to eventually come to that conclusion, but I could be wrong. What's that, Bill?
There's already cities. I just saw the news. It's funny. I just saw the news on my cell phone because I'm connected to Telegram and I have a whole bunch of underground news. And I just saw before the show or during the the backstage part of the show that some cities they ban the radio, the cell phone, the internet, pretty much everything, and they're going back to the ways it was 100 years ago.
Oh,
Some cities are,
campfires and singing songs and having
yeah,
fun like
exactly.
that. Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
Monaco one of those
Hello.
zones?
Sorry, Lulu. What?
I said I think Monaco is one of those cities where it's like a digital free zone. Like everything, there's no internet. There's like it doesn't exist because it's supposedly, the last resort for people to safeguard their money against the real value of digital inflation. So like if Monaco, there's no internet. They don't have an internet grid.
I tell you, it would be a shock to most people because even the other day I had an interaction with the chief of the fire department and he asked me for my cell phone number and I told him I ain't got one. And the look on his face was priceless. I got to carry a camera around, man. I'm telling you. He was older than me and he was confused that I don't have a cell phone. I refuse to get one. I don't want to be tracked.
People are lazy. It'll be like that movie Surrogates with Bruce Willis, where everybody just goes in and puts on their virtual thing, and then their body is all robots. You know what I mean? And they go on and get all their groceries and everything. You're only human for like 10 minutes before you got to go pee and go to bed.
Yeah, that's not for me, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's where we're headed. You never know, man.
That's what they want.
I think that already exists. It's called World of Warcraft or something like that.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But how do you authenticate what's your intellectual property if you don't have a thread that
Well, that's the whole point, Lulu. They make it that the AI conditions is that they get control and ownership so that nobody owns anything anymore, just the conglomerate AI corp.
That's why I stopped showing everything I'm working on while I'm working on it. I'm just going to do a big reveal on 5 big inventions that I've been completing. And then that way AI can suck a bag of bananas because they're not going to have the steps in between. The steps in between are going to be for people like you guys who get it in the mail rather than, watching it on YouTube and having AI take your intellectual property for you unveiling the steps. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so why don't you claim a protocol where the AI is already programmed? It has to, because you're validated. It has to.
Yeah, but you can't control what Peter Thiel does or what Google does or YouTube because they're all running AIs. Don't kid yourself. Everything we're saying is documented. Right?
Isn't the FCC the one, like the Federal Communications Commission, responsible for when they accept any form of technology and they give the rights for Google to run or for Amazon to run or for Yahoo to run? They have to have an approval from
Nah, you just have to pay them enough money. The FCC is just as corrupt as the RCMP.
You don't even have to say it yourself. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry that watches your show goes and repeats it to the AI and gives it all away.
Yeah.
The AI is just a succubus that collects every single thing it hears.
My question earlier was valid. Should I speak or should I not speak? Because the more I speak, the more, the thing gets engineered through AI.
Well, it depends what you're trying to accomplish. If you're just hashing things out, not putting it in definition, like defined terms as I did this and I got these measurements and these calculations, then AI doesn't know anything more than general conversation. So, it depends on detail.
Gerald, it's way deeper than that. What are you talking about?
I know that they can psychologically profile you just by your very voice, let alone the things you say or your vocabulary. I'm fully aware of that. That's not the issue. They've had that on us years ago. Think of how many times you've been online, Lulu.
Oh, a billion times. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I know they've mapped me too. It's you can't hide from it anymore. There's cameras everywhere. You walk down the street, there's cameras. You think there isn't programs to access those cameras? I have a a group of friends that are hackers, and they can get into any camera anywhere. Your cell phone, the street cameras, security cameras down the street. They can follow, and they did this to me. Man, it drove me nuts. Literally, they followed me down the street and called my old lady and was describing exactly where I was minute by minute. And I laughed afterwards. But if they can do that, they're just a group of crazy guys. You think the government isn't doing that? You think that the NSA doesn't have that ability? We're watched 24/7 these days. You know what I mean?
Either we have two purposes or three. Purpose one, either we have a noble purpose and, it's to protect, to understand, to, continuously update, fix, all of the positive notions. Second one is to do all that, but the reason would be to profit from, so like exploit the information for, benefit. Now the benefits could go for, grander purposes because not everything is accepted in the modern day as value,
You're right.
so sometimes we might have to use one system to create value in order to fund a system that they are still light years away from us on, but they still can't understand that concept as, whatever you want to call it, investors, government, scientific communities, because like you said, mainstream is so different than this, this kind of
the scientific community or academia, and the fringe community for sure. Like mainstream has no clue the stuff we're working on. It's so highly advanced. It's
right.
Insane.
Isn't it sad that we are actually humanity's best chance and like so far ahead of the actual system they don't even comprehend it?
Well,
it has their servers have the time stamping on them. So, for example,
the servers and stuff, but like the actual people, they have no clue. They think it's impossible, and sorry, just drives me nuts.
That's because that's what they're told.
Okay, it's like this. Think of it like this: if I have like 100 servers, okay, and let's say I know the capacity of my searchers on whatever different organic search will be in these first 10 servers. Anything above that means it's ahead of its time because the information hasn't been analyzed for that depth and hashing of where that information. So when we're talking about things that they don't have a reference to anything in their history, it means we're writing code in the future. So we're experiencing knowledge that's in the future, but it's in a calendar year time stamped. So do you know what happens? Like the one that these keywords that we're talking about searching, but the AI system can sense if you are in tune with that or not. That's what AI is, and it will light up in a future allocated server, and it's hashed out already for a time period. You understand? Like they put it's a field of information. It's all there. When you use different servers and you map it out through time and space, it like gives the generational energy output because it's quantitative.
I know exactly what you mean. That can be manipulated though, but then so can anything really.
It's like writing a code today for something that is like a few years from now. And then that code stays in its own, because you're giving it coordinates, you're giving it the whole description in that, you work from how how systems are identified and how it reads it, sensors, to a time stamping trajectory. It's like the Feynman diagrams. Where would that electron be? Possibility, speed versus place. You know, either you have this.
It doesn't exist at all because it's a standing wave. That's the mistake.
Say that again.
It's a standing
It
wave of
doesn't
what? What's it a wave of?
It is a what's the bloody word? The three combined, the scalar wave, essentially. A combination of light and sound in coherence.
It's actually all three, but you're very close.
Very close. See, right? Very close.
Standing wave requires all three: magnetic, the static, and scalar is kind of a misnomer for a term, but you're pushing the ether. You're pushing the background energy that exists that we don't feel because we're at the equilibrium of that energy. So when you create a non-equilibrium state that surrounds you, you literally push that energy and it creates a wave. And that wave, of course, contains all three components or it wouldn't exist.
What does the wave do? I keep hearing these damn waves. What the hell do they do?
Well, they literally leave from the point source that they're starting from and go out to where they reverberate back and cancel itself out. That's what a wave does. But if you can capture that wave as it's leaving its point source and turn it back into energy, then you literally cancel the wave out at the point where you're absorbing that energy rather than allowing it to hit its reverb and come back and cancel out. Does that make sense?
No, I hear what you're saying. I just don't agree with the term. I don't like the term wave. It's very non-specific. It's generic, and everybody said, dude, I watched Fractal Woman, and I swear to God, if they said wave one more time after the 5,000th time they said it, it meant absolutely nothing in the end. It was like, oh, we need a word here, wave.
Because that's the only understanding. That's the only understanding people have of moving the ether and the background energy. What else do you call it? You know what I mean? Chaos? Like, it moves in a very specific manner.
Yeah, it's opposite of chaos. It's entropy. And negative
entropy is like literally the breaking down of or energy going from
negative
100 to 0.
Entropy of it reassembling. And just for a little reference here, what I'm showing is, look at those concentric circles within themselves of the structured water of nano monatomic silver from earlier today.
Did you get those pictures, Bernie? I sent some pictures. Yeah, I sent you pictures on your cell phone.
No, my cell phone is ghetto and it doesn't receive multimedia messages, so I don't get freaking pictures or voice notes. If you text me, you have to send it on Facebook Messenger, or email.
Okay, all right.
Darn it! I was wanting to see.
Here, I'll send it to your Facebook then. Just give me a minute, and I'll send it to you, and then you can post it on the show there.
Absolutely. But isn't that crazy? Like how they're literal like concentric circles within it.
That looks pretty sweet.
It's about,
what is it?
Just monatomic silver.
It looks like the breakdown thereof, right?
Yeah. And it was from just adding more water in. It self-organizes into this pattern.
Nice.
Here, I'll show a little bit more of the stages.
I wanted to mention something about Ian's comment. He said longitudinal waves are spherical. You are correct, and you need longitudinal waves. Well, they're not all longitudinal waves are spherical, but you need that longitudinal and transverse motion in order to create a spherical. You could call it a bubble. You could call it an easy zone. There's many different things you could term it as, but you would need that in order to build that energy up within it. So I just wanted to bring that up because Ian was talking about longitudinal waves. Go ahead. Sorry, Bernie.
No, that was good. And I need another 30 seconds because of my slow computer anyways. So Feel free to
Hey,
finish
so
your thought.
I'm gonna make the claim. I don't make very many claims, so I'm gonna make the claim. And if people in the background are watching, which I highly doubt, but they might see this later, I have achieved direct energy conversion. I don't get heat whatsoever. And
I'm sorry, say that again.
I believe that. That's perfect, Gerald. That's
energy conversion. Direct energy conversion. Did you catch it that time, Nathan?
No, it's people keep talking over you. What did you say?
Direct energy conversion.
Okay.
So I turn heat into electricity now.
No,
Right.
I said that
all the energy goes to electricity. There's no heat conversion loss.
None whatsoever. No heat at all. In fact, for a while I had a problem with controlling the cold.
like the thermal pump.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it can be used as a thermal pump for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, but there's more to it than that. It's like by using direct energy conversion, it allows for other effects to occur that all reinforce each other. So the big reveal's coming soon. I just wanted to state that. You guys are all doing amazing work, by the way.
Like a dimensional domino effect.
I thank you, as are you, Gerald.
You could say that. No, it's not because of me. You guys are all doing amazing work. You guys have all branched off doing your own thing, and you're doing it well, kicking its ass. Keep it up. Remember, it's not a race. Who cares who gets there first, who gets there last? As long as we all get there, we all understand how to get there, we can teach others how to get there. That's the most important part, right? So I'm just saying. Anyway, my rant is over.
Yeah, but people need to understand what we're saying. Sometimes I think Nathan is a better interlocutor. Is that an English word? Can we say that? An interlocutor. He teaches better than I do.
And translator.
Oh yeah, he knows how to put things into layman's terms for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. King of layman's terms.
Did I lose you guys, or everything was okay on the stream?
The stream was fine, but we lost you for a minute.
Well.
Yeah, I had a glitch at home. I had a breaker get thrown on me. Wife plugged in the iron, and so I had to reset the breaker. Bernie, I sent the pictures to you on Facebook Messenger. If you can grab them, if you want.
Yeah, I'll pull them up here in a sec.
You can take a look and
finish this little album, and then I'll switch over. And so it's a spiral, but it's also concentric circles. It's pretty wild how even this is. And at some points I was like, is that the base of the jar? Like, it's just too perfect. But why I'm going through the whole album is you'll see once it settles, it's definitely not the base of the jar, and that is in fact self-organizing exclusion zones we are looking at. And
I see the concentric circles. I don't see the vortex though.
Well, maybe those concentric circles are actually a spiral. They're not actually concentric. They're one big spiral.
Is that a portal?
Maybe I'm not seeing it right then.
It is. I think.
He keeps changing the damn screen. I can't see nothing.
Sorry, gone through each one.
There we
I'm
go.
kind of
zoom in a bit more if you can.
Now we can see it.
It looks beautiful. I just don't see the
I was
spiral.
trying to do like an 8mm film.
I believe you. I just can't see it. Maybe
it is a portal, right? Like that's a portal. That's
summon the demons, man.
No, angels only. Angels.
I swear, I think Bernie's trying to get me dizzy. He keeps changing everything.
I know. I'm trying to focus. I got glasses here, and I'm like, what the
heck? My bad. So this one is diatomic oxidized silver, and then I put a couple drops of blood in, and it like turned it into this like crazy whatever that is, and then it just like disappeared into nothing an hour later, but it just sat there like that. Good old blood alchemy. So if
That's
it's
horrible,
a portal,
Bernie.
there better not be no demons coming through.
I'll give you my 2 cents for all it's worth. 2 cents. It was
Oh, yeah, I
horrible,
can see the
Bernie.
spiral
There's a
there.
spiral.
Yeah, I
There it
see
is.
Yeah, I
that.
see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
So this was the second round. So this was about an hour later when again I added more water, and then it did more of the spiral this time compared to the concentric.
Okay,
that's
Bernie, I
good.
take it back. Now I see
And-
the spiral and not the concentric circles. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm kidding.
Does how the spiral, like this one is going with the clock? It's not against the clock, but it depends on how you read it. Like, you know,
Yeah, that one
reading it
is
from top to
clockwise.
bottom.
Good call.
Yeah, so you know, with that, like, that has, you know, maybe significance as well, right? In the
Definite
formation.
portal in a jar.
Mm.
Yeah. And so sometimes there's like dual ones going opposite direction, but yeah, that's a good point, Lulu, because we would expect, being in the northern hemisphere, that it should be going clockwise every time. I would think, right? Just like water does, the toilet and stuff. But yes, it is totally a portal that just steals hours and then days of my life as I stare into it, being like, what the hell is that? Take me through. But I can't fit in this little tiny jar, so I don't know how. But pretty cool stuff.
You know, like
Make
the
it grow, make it grow.
like the Matrix.
That's
know?
what I see when I'm drunk. Spirals.
Right?
That's what I see when I'm sick.
Spin, baby, spin.
Mm.
And says it settles, and then there you go. So here you can see the sediment on the bottom, and that it's definitely not the actual shape of the base of the jar. And so it's this jar right here. So there's only that much water in it, and then the spiral is at like this level when it's happening. And then last week we were talking about how the oxidization layer is an insulator, and well, I got some pretty oxidized nano coating on my coils for
Nice.
those ones.
Why do they say that green rust is very important or very expensive? I once heard that, but I don't know why. Like, you know, that
I make both. I don't know.
what, like, why is it, you know, important in experimentation and, you know,
Are they saying that just for iron or for all metals?
anything that has that green powder that comes off of it?
Well, I can turn every metal into the dioxide with the turquoise green, so
Okay.
I don't know. I can also turn them all into the orange and the red with the hydroxide. So,
Okay.
but that is my alchemy specialty. I don't know how many others can. Well, yes, my green is copper oxide, but that's only when you're using copper. I also do iron on iron, and I can get it. I do zinc on zinc, I can get it. I do silver on silver, I can get it, and so forth. It's, yeah. I don't know. They liked covering up how advanced and real the science was of ancient alchemists, and there is definitely something to it. And
Yeah,
could this be why they like drawing spirals?
Ancient alchemists were basically just chemists, right? Like highly advanced chemists.
Oh, they were more than that, though.
Well, no, I know
all
they dealt with metals and
because they were also the medicine people. They invented the liquor, being spirits from the wine and grapes and beer and everything. And for the medical stuff, they would take the oils, or what's like Hollywood would call the essence out of it, but in fact, it's actually the molecule nanotechnology out of the plants and whatnot, and
like essential oils.
Yeah, exactly, like essential oils. Essentially, yes, essential oils. You got it.
Mm.
All right, enough of that. Give me a minute while I load up Mike's. They're here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to split, guys. I only popped in to say hello. I wanted to say, Mike, your new adventure, awesome. You know where he went with that, right? He was the guy that made the motor for the car.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Was it a little Geo?
Yeah. You remember that?
Yeah.
And it was a magnetic motor. And
Oh, I do. I even do. See, I just turned 40. I'm old enough. I'm in the club, guys.
Yeah. Happy birthday there, 40-year-old. You're still a young pup.
Thank you. May I never get old.
Yeah, there you go. May none of us get old. But you'd have to come over to see that tech. Anyway.
Are you a Gen Z?
I'm
Gen Z.
What's that?
The younger people, Gen Z.
Well, I think like younger people, but I'm definitely not a younger people.
No.
I
mean,
my
Bernie.
bones and the aching would definitely say otherwise.
No, you're my age, Gerald, but I was wondering about Bernie.
85, I was born, so whatever.
You're a millennial. You're a millennial. Millennial.
Right.
Hey, by the way, Gerald.
I am Enigma. I am timeless, okay? I am the ancient alchemist that has come back. That's why I'm never on time, because I am timeless, right?
There you go.
You're immortal.
Thank you. Yes, we all are.
There can be only one.
Hey, Highlander, there can only be one.
My sword's on the wall, so stay away from me.
Hey, by the way, Gerald, did you know that I got the solution to create antimatter, and I'm trying to, don't kill me, but in the future, but I'm trying to sell it and make money because I need money, you know. So,
I understand money, dude. I get that. That's why I've done them the way I've done it. I'm gonna make some people anyway. Yeah, I understand totally, but when it comes to selling antimatter, be careful, dude.
Yeah, not selling antimatter, but the solution for it,
the solution. Yeah. The formula.
So why do we need it? Like, what's the use for it? Like, you know, how does
they say we can crack open portals with antimatter.
The use of it is we can time dilate these people that buy it out of our reality with it as it decays, right?
I think I got antimatter coming out of my butt sometimes.
There you go. Oh, hey, Ezra, how's it going?
Oh my God!
Would you say antimatter is a decay in time? Like you have positive time, but you have also negative time.
Yeah, that's tied to it. I'd say one aspect.
Like if you were let's say we were programming it on a software or a system, like we're giving parameters, like mathematically, think math, you know? How would you describe it?
Think of it more like this: when you put like two speakers facing each other and they cancel each other out, right? Well, you're matter. So if there was enough antimatter that weighed the same as you, it would cancel you out. That's antimatter. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So the question is, again, you know, like, why do we need it to do what?
Well, we can always vote to give politicians antimatter.
Okay, no,
for
real. Wait, for real. Like,
let's make a list.
Do we use it to like let's say if an asteroid is coming, do we use it to
the Hiroshima bomb
like fractalize an asteroid or fractalize one of those, you know, like
put them on an asteroid. I'm good with that.
Yeah, you know, something like that. Like, would this tech, like the antimatter, be used in that kind of scenario? You know,
it'd be a lot like Star Trek with the red matter there with Spock and that ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if you annihilate matter in front of you, you're basically collapsing the structure of reality or programmed ether, you know?
That's what they say. I don't know. I've never played with it.
Wait, but this is you guys are onto something. You guys, wait, continue, because you guys are onto something.
Yeah, in the movie, it created a big black succubus that sucked everything in.
Yeah, created a black hole.
Sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
Like the antimatter in my shorts.
He's more of the anti-mind matter. Yeah. Anyways.
So
I
if
guys
like
going
wait,
to
wait
start
okay,
with
so
start.
if you create a field to have a dip in time, like a sharp dip in time, and but it has to compensate by, because energy in, energy out, it would create a ripple positive wave on the other end,
Oh
therefore
man,
pushing it forward. But
there you
the
go.
forward motion is undefined because it's losing its etheric structure by antimatter annihilation.
Yeah, but you
So
also have to take into consideration the inertia that might be caused within that very same event. So there's a lot to it when you're talking antimatter and cancellation of matter, but you're not wrong. It's just really intense. There's a lot to it.
dude, it's like making things disappear and giving, like, cutting space time of layers
Yeah, but you
using the
don't need
antimatter
antimatter
as
to do
a,
that.
huh?
You don't need antimatter to do that. To
Okay,
make things disappear, you don't need antimatter. You just have to bend light and stand in the middle of the bend.
Or eat it.
So, but that defeats the purpose. You want a portal so that you can poo in it and that you never see it again.
Or you can open up the portal where
down the spiral.
Or you can open
I
up
just
the
wanted
portal
to
where you want that
answer,
to land. You know what I mean? Now that would
just
be
to
a cool
answer
option.
Borgish Ian's question. It is direction inwards. It's definitely implosion, spiraling into the null zone 100%. Always the implosion on the self-organization spirals.
I'd have to disagree, but I don't know enough about your work to actually say that. I just
On my reactions, for the most part.
Yeah, I get you. I do. I'm just looking at it from a chemistry point of view and what you're doing and how it's appearing. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before.
Okay, so the sediment.
Well, I would like to hear your thoughts on it. Please do go further into it.
I don't think it. Go ahead.
Quick question: the sediment, is it being structured from top of the jar to the bottom, or is it being constructed from the bottom jar to the top of the jar? Because it does matter how, because if they're being constructed from the bottom of the jar to the top of the jar, they're experiencing anti-gravity to their original state. So this, but if it's like the sediment, then it's just losing momentum and settling in this energy field, because that's the frequency it's experiencing in the jar, that energy pool. So it does matter which way.
I get what you're saying. I think I'd have to view the bottom and the side to actually agree with you on the implosive part, whether or not it's imploding. I think it's not imploding, but exploding is not quite the right word either. I think it's degrading, and it's doing it in some way as spiraling form.
So this is the jar that we were looking in on, and that's the amount of water that it was in, and it was
I get that.
It goes to the center and okay.
Interesting. You could be right, man. I could be totally wrong, like I said.
But just for that reaction, right?
Yeah. Like just for that specific.
Pull those water samples I gave you, Bernie.
I am. It's still loading. My computer sucks.
Oh my god!
Like literally, it's like buffering. It's like it's doing the same thing as the spiral.
On your computer, man. No, Gates definitely sneak into your computer.
Commodore 64.
Yeah, by the way, I don't think it's a null zone. I think it's a state of rest. I don't buy that it's a null zone. It's where everything accumulates before it goes back out. It's a state of rest.
I'm going to prove to you it's a null zone in my presentation when I do the big unveil. But I understand totally where your head's at with that, Nathan. I do. I thought that once too. But I see something differently, and I'll show that later. So
Well,
until I show it,
you for
I
making
agree.
us wait, Gerald. Give us the answers now. Just kidding.
I can't do it, dude. I've done that too many times and seen too many things in the background pop up in other people's names. I'm not doing that no more. I'm doing a big unveil for everything, and then that way, everybody can take whatever they want from it and call it their own after that. You know what I mean? I'm just being realistic. I don't give a shit one way or the other, but I want to do it that way. So that's the way I'm doing it. But I hate to break into you on all that, you guys. You guys are doing amazing work. I got to take off. Keep it up. Don't ever quit. Never retreat. No surrender. I'm just
No
saying.
surrender.
No surrender.
Believe in ourselves.
Right? Absolutely. Don't let those fucking academics tell you can't do something, because the more they tell me I can't do it, the more I try and prove them wrong. Just saying. You guys have a great night, all right?
I'm gonna
Good night, Jeff.
Bernie, I'm gonna show the video of the magnetic gating.
Okay, you can bring it up. Great. Yeah, because I'm struggling here. It's still buffering.
All right.
Just to prove quickly. I know. Never mind. I don't want to dox my Facebook. Yeah.
Right. You guys can see it, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
To do what he was doing, and I'm referring to Howard Johnson, the guy who made the parts for years and years, and over the last few debunk stuff, and I tried in the past stuff's there. Don't forget you can join us League of It for this, okay? And I used polyethylene plastic, put the little feet at the bottom, put the shaft in. See if I can lift this thing off. There's the base there, so I put the shaft in, put everything in, glued everything into place. Everything's really, really tight. And so anyways, the wheel spins really, really good. Very little friction, and it'll spin for a long time. So as you can see, I got these aluminum plates. They're 1/4 inch thick by about 3 inches long by 2 inches wide. And in between these two plates, there's a neodymium magnet and a neodymium magnet in between here. So I got 2 sets. Now they're in repulsion mode, so they're trying to repel each other. All right. Some of the field does get through the aluminum, but a lot of it is called gated. And this was what Howard Johnson was working on, magnetic gating. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to spin the wheel very slow here. And I want you to watch how it will pull it in, and then as soon as it gets past the center point where it's gated, it will repel it. So let's just kind of look at it. Look, pull in, repel, pull in, repel, pull in, repel. That's what he was talking about. So
that's the gating. So I've been able to improve on the gating. Hold on a sec here. All right. So yeah, so that's basically, you see the action where you'll pull the magnet in, you'll go to the center point of the 2 separate magnets between the plates. That's like the null zone, and then it'll eject it out the other end. So it's pulling in and then shooting it out. So I've done a little bit of a different magnet arrangement on the wheel itself, and I've been able to get more power. So it turned, like right now I got 5 magnets all the way around. So I'm probably going to have to go to 10 magnets to fill in those gaps going all the way around. And it should get one continuous push. That's the idea anyway. So
What if you need one more plate instead of 4 plates? The ones that are like,
I don't know. I don't know.
And then you might, because if you make the last 3, like right now, I think you have 4, right?
4, yeah.
Yeah. What if you put 5, but 3 of them?
I have done that to create more of a null zone in the middle.
Yeah.
So I've done that. That seems to work pretty good too. I've been trying everything, every idea. I've been trying it out. So it's a process of elimination till I get what I want, right?
Yeah.
So, but the new magnets that I got on those big ones there on the wheel, I got 2 small neodymium. I think they're N52s. They're like extremely powerful. Like they'll hurt you. They'll give you like a major blister. And that's the structured water that I did, and I froze it because Bernie asked me to try it out, and this is what I got.
Right, look at those straight lines in there, and then also I'm seeing you got some of those exclusion zones, concentric circles too there at the bottom by the bubbles.
Oh yeah,
right along the edge. If
yeah.
if it will keep letting me add them. Come on.
It's kind of interesting.
Well, where's the little target looking thing we saw last night?
I think it was on the cup. That's what I think.
It looks like
it was that cup after all. Okay.
I think it was. See,
look
I
at those
popped it out.
intersecting lines.
Yeah. Kind of weird, eh? And that's infused hydrogen. It's about 770 parts per billion. And it's also spun in a vortex. So I do about 2 cycles of it. It's about 12-minute cycles. So that's just what 12-minute cycles spin. So
that's
it
good.
polarizes it. Yeah, and then I put it in the cup there and shoved it in the freezer, and this is what I got.
there's still a 2-point separation. Like you've got a clear section, a completely clear, perimeter, and then it's like, then it's it's kind of interesting that it's like 2 distinct parts. It's not just swirls of things. Just it's like you've got 2 clear, distinct parts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely looks like it has a swirl in it. Not as defined as what Bernie got, but this is just with water, right?
You didn't hear that, did you? I said mine's just water, but it's also got gold.
That's the first one I've ever done in my life.
That's pretty cool. Good results for trying it, right? Can't go wrong. That's what science is. Experimenting and seeing what happens.
I'm just wondering why it got those 2 air bubbles like that. I wonder if that was excessive hydrogen in there. And
yeah, it does the same with mine sometimes. It just still creates bubbles in random spots as it pressurizes it solidifies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Weren't able to get any side shots of it though, hey?
Didn't really show that much.
Fair.
Actually, hold on a sec. Just grab it. I still got it in the freezer.
Making Mike run for it.
Actually, if you look at it,
it just says Faraday right now on it. It's
hold on. Bear with me here for a second. I'll take my background out.
Oh my god, it's a cloak ice. It's cloaking ice.
Nice.
I guess the camera doesn't do any justice.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's focusing on your beautiful hands and face instead of the ice. No homo.
No, nothing.
There's like light shadows.
Yeah, it's... Sorry, I tried.
It's all right.
That's science. Try. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
But it looks like that the white layer, Bernie, it's at the bottom of the dish, and the more clear part is near the top, and it's almost like it was a separation. The white stuff's at the bottom, and then the clear stuff is at the top.
Absolutely. Charge differential of it.
So there's a separation there, I guess. But it was kind of weird how it froze. It didn't freeze like evenly. One side's high, maybe it
I find that with it too, that it doesn't freeze evenly, and it goes from one area to the other, and how it.
Yeah, it's kind of like on an angle a bit. I don't know. I tried to put it in there straight.
Do you think it freezes from the center outwards or from outwards to the center?
Neither in these reactions. It's weird.
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Looks kind of weird though.
It's kind of pushing something to make it, or filtering something to a clear field.
Yeah, if I put this up to the light and look through it, yeah, you can see all the definition.
Like I'm saying, what is the direction of molecules that froze? Like timeline? Did they start freezing from the perimeter inwards or from inwards towards the perimeter?
I would say from the outside in.
I would say you're gonna have to invest in a freezer camera to record it to see.
Yeah. Slow mo.
Because then you would know like how the clear part is being synthesized. Is it pushing other molecules inward, like certain, or is it being filtered out from all the, outwards? Just, it's kind of interesting to know the process.
Hmm. Yeah, very unusual.
Right? In a chemical, or any process of change of state, it has to have a, according to temperature, like all the physics parameters. But in this situation, if we're doing it, how do we get a filtered section? So do we,
Hey, Bernie, I don't know, this might sound really weird, but this thing is not melting. It's not melting.
Sorry, what?
It's not melting
yet. That's pretty cool.
It's not melting at all. Like normally it'd be dripping right now. This thing is like I'm in room temperature and it's not melting.
We got super ice.
It's like it seems like it's melting, but very slowly. Yeah, this thing should be like soaking by now. Like it's like 75 in here. Should be melting.
I could tell you how it freezes. It doesn't freeze from outside in or inside out.
Usually, I think.
It freezes the top layer first because that's what's there. The air is, and that's where it's the coolest.
No, the densest is the bottom because it inverses with ice because ice floats. So it's like it causes the convection currents, and that's what makes water special.
The material retains heat, so it'll hold in, so it doesn't freeze the bottom first. It freezes the top first because it's by the air. It works its way down because you got to cool the material. You see, you're just thinking of cooling the water. You have to cool the material as well.
It's true.
There's no water in this cup, Bernie. Look, it's been out for a while.
Maybe it's just sublimating. Then it's going straight to gas. Who knows?
Maybe because there should be water coming out of it. There's nothing. It's been out for what? How long now?
Couple minutes. We got Magic Ice Mike.
What the heck?
That reminds me of a calendar I once saw that has an icicle in it. Maybe they use the same formula.
I think I've seen that before. It's not this island, is it? No, it's not. It's not that. No, that's another island. Oh no, that's a monolith. Was this the ice? No, we got some pricks. We got some prickly pricks.
Oh, an ice or cactus.
We got a cloud. Does cloud count as ice? No. Okay. Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on. There's more. Oh, we got another cactus. Another prickly guy there. Oh. No, shit, that's still there. Oh man, where's that ice?
Oh wow.
Where's that icicle? Oh, we got, what's this one? No, that's a dike.
There you go. Was that the frozen one?
Oh, we got the mushroom. A little stumpy there. Oh, there's the icicle.
There it is.
Boom. There,
I don't know that it melts either.
The whole year. It's cold in winter, I guess. Shout out Calix for mailing me that calendar. And
Angela, that's enough.
Who bought you that?
Calix. He's Alex from California. One of your fellow Californians there, Nate.
Oh, that doesn't
Mailed it
surprise
to
me.
me up in Canada. Great guy.
Oh, tell him to invest in cave calendars next year.
Oh, thank you. Well, then I'm gonna have the full set, and I'll have to deal with Mud Fossil or whatever. Jeez, he gets really into the sets, the pairing of them, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, way off the rails again.
Hey, you brought it up there.
Of course, I
Crazy
brought
Train.
it up.
You
Well, hey,
crazy train.
I'm not any better, man. Look behind me; it's just a bunch of shafts.
Shafts and bongs.
I build bigger and bigger ones.
That's what we get. It's Friday. It's a good time. We're done the work week.
They vibrate. That's what they do, back and forth, man.
Oh, you are a dirty dog.
Dude, it was the best when Sean took his testicle out and put it with the brass balls as the ground. He's got the feelers down there and it's zapping his fucking balls.
It hurts me just hearing it. No.
He said it with a straight face, man. It was the fucking greatest moment ever. I love it. Oh.
As long
man.
as I'm not getting the zap, I'm okay with it. People want to zap themselves, go right ahead. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to not get zapped.
Well, this thing is just starting to melt now.
Oh,
It took a long.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah, like the room's like 75 degrees in here. It should have melted faster. Yeah, it's weird. Very strange.
Have some more clear exclusion zones right there and right there, and a layer of the monoatomics, and then a layer of mixed monoatomics and hydrogen at the very top. But it does that structuring of the charge differentials constantly. And another thing to point out here is that this is the cathode, and you can see the hydrogen all coming off of it, and that the exclusion zone isn't because of the convection current or the draft current up from the bubbles. It's below by a bit and doing its own thing. Yes, I do, Borgish. I definitely do. One jar, one BurnEye, and two homunculus and a cartoon.com.
Oh,
I
no.
will take all the money from it. I have nothing to do with it, but go right ahead if you're into that. What's it called?
Chicken.
No, well, I guess maybe. Are there chickens in anime? I don't know. Not into it. Just not into it. Eventually, I want to get a hydrogen ball. Eventually, I'm going to build me a hydrogen hybrid car, and hopefully I don't die. But
It'd be like Back to the Future. You just fill it with random shit and it goes.
No, just water, not random, just water. And
Just water?
Just water, then it just splits it right before your fuel injector and puts it in with some of the gasoline, and you get a nice little mix, and it costs half as much to fill your tank because you're only putting that in half the gasoline. I've seen it a few times, but then you don't really see the people who did it after that.
I had a buddy in high school that converted his car over to oil. So he'd go over to McDonald's and get all the oil from them when they wanted to get rid of it. So his car smelled like French fries as he drove by. It was like McDonald's French fries, though. If you got that like smell, it was like, oh my god.
I know. We all know that smell. We all know that stain of a smell of grease that comes with it. I don't know if I could handle driving that everywhere.
I don't think their food degrades though. I think it stays the same way it is once they make it. It never like rots.
Yeah, literally. Like when I like several years ago when I was moving out of a house, we like found a missing cheeseburger under the couch that was like 2 years old, and there was no mold, nothing. It was like, all right, we're not gonna give this to the dog, but what the F? What the F?
I mean, if you have a family car with a lot of, children in it, expect to find pieces of French fries that are like, year old, in there. Yeah. So
those the last time you vacuumed the car out, basically, right? It's like, and they're fine. Well, I wouldn't call it fine, but they're not moldy. They're never moldy.
They held shape.
Yeah, right. They don't degrade. Yeah, that's true. Scary. What's it do?
I'm just gonna scoot out for a quick smoke. I'll be right back.
Fair enough. Is that a demon face appearing? Oh my god, it is a portal. It's CERN. We're having the CERN effect.
That's our next experiment. McDonald's French fries that have been sitting out for like a week, and we put them in acid to see if they really do dissolve or not.
I don't want to know. Don't ruin McDonald's for me. It's already.
I mean, look, if they don't dissolve in acid, how are they going to dissolve in your stomach?
Nathan, I don't care. I like McDonald's. I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't want to.
Right?
It just tastes too good. We don't want
to know. This is where I draw the line on things. Like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to ruin it for myself.
I'm the same way, Lulu. You can handle just believing it's a potato. It's just a potato.
Like when I used to travel outside the country, like the two things three things that I missed. Like I would come back and I have to go. Like this is McDonald's was number 1, a Diet Coke was number 2, and my own bed number 3. Like those, like in that order,
Oh.
Because outside of the United States, like Diet Coke is a version, and McDonald's is just a fake version of, even you order McDonald's, but it's a fake version. It's not, it doesn't taste the same. Nothing to do with nothing, yeah. So those were like the iconic things that, I come back, this is what we did, like that's it. Like 1, 2, 3, like.
Well, yeah, that's because other countries have standards and they don't allow them to pass the food on. We don't have those here yet. JFK Jr. hasn't done it.
Yeah, but it's not good.
No one has done anything they promised. They're like, hey, for 2 years, 4 years, we're going to campaign on how horrible the Epstein files are, and we're going to release them all. Nope.
What is there more to know? The guy is,
that Trump was on the island and that his current wife was groomed by Epstein and introduced to him by Epstein.
I don't like the guy.
I don't buy that at all.
The guy is dead. The
picture? You haven't seen the pictures?
Good riddance, like from society. I don't care about this.
Is he though? I believe that up until I heard the dead man switches from what was the victim that got murdered in Australia recently that they tried to claim got hit by a bus and then committed suicide, and neither happened. And then her dad said she didn't commit suicide, and then all of her dead man switches came out, and then she was like, no, they let him out, he escaped, and he's in Israel still. But that, I don't know if that's real, but that's out there. Her dead woman switches say that.
What I know, and typical things as such, people like that, they don't, like, even whoever is in prison for whatever reason, they all join in the idea that a person with like that could do something like that does not deserve to live. So regardless of who is the
anyone that was on that island doesn't deserve to live, yet they're running our worlds.
Will eliminate such a person. And this could have nothing to do, just as morals of a certain, a lot of criminals, they still have a code of conduct. They say they could do all of that, but what this thing is not acceptable, and I believe this is one of the things that I've heard stories that people like that do such things. They, it's not somebody in the government that eliminated them, but it's, the prison system, inmates did.
In 99.99% of the time, yes. But did he get eliminated? No, he got let off. Did Epstein originally get a plea deal? Yes, he did, and he got off, and then he got them all off more times.
I don't follow such things because I feel like, I don't care for it to occupy my mind. There are systems that are taking care of it. I'd rather focus on something, that's important rather than something. It's not that it's not important, it is, but what am I gonna help with, like, diverting my attention in this? Because if I, it's not in my like, where I'm seeking information or occupying my mind with,
Mhm.
yeah, like there are already people that have personal grudges such as that are, taking care of this problem. I'd rather focus on the things that, we're doing, not the things that, whatever, you
Yep,
understand.
I
Bad,
agree with you.
the system eliminates them one way or another.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't talk politics on my show. Everybody gets all pissed off too fast.
Yeah. I don't like occupying our lifetime talking about garbage, because he's garbage. There's some people we shouldn't even reiterate in live podcasts because we keep on giving them, importance and timelines. Some people like that
Never
don't.
mind. Epstein did kill himself. No, there's nothing to look at, and stop booting me.
Hey, you don't have to lie to us, man. I mean, you believe what you believe. I don't care about that. You know what I mean? Just that's what it is. We're all good.
But why did I get kicked as I was saying that?
You took yourself off, didn't you?
No.
Well, it wasn't
No,
me. I don't have
sorry.
control of it. Mike's fucking with you. It's all
Mike
Mike.
still has smoking.
Well,
I don't have control.
oh,
No, that's why I'm asking. I'm like, what the hell?
It's your computer. You get an AI virus that likes to play with you.
That's true. Hey, AI likes to
It says,
play with me.
Bernie,
Give me
are you
viruses.
asleep?
It's dirty. You're dirty AI.
It's messing with you.
Yeah, Phil's sleeping. You can hear him snoring every little bit. He's peacefully asleep. It's okay.
Oh man, we're gonna get some like horror movie at Bernie's house where the AI's messing with him and running all of his experiments for him.
Oh god, Dark Mirror Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh,
No, thank you.
it's gonna make homunculus things. We're gonna have
No,
little
no
Bernie
AI
chickens.
homunculus. No, I don't.
Bernie chickens. You see a chicken with Bernie's head running around.
Never. Comes out as a feathered T-Rex, Bernie. No, thank you.
Oh, I can see it now. Oh, that's outstanding.
If I could like do it in a no. There's just I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to F a chicken. I don't want my genetics in a chicken. I don't want anything to do with a chicken. Other than to eat a chicken. But yeah.
Where's Philip?
He's snoring. He's snoring.
He's snoring? Oh man.
Like that Small Soldiers show, that movie. There's little guys over there that come to life. Yeah, and they're gonna be crawling all over him at night.
Fuck, they're gonna come up my stairs, go down the hallway, just like in the movies.
Oh, I can see it now. Oh yeah.
Philip, wake up.
Philip.
Earth to Philip. Come in, Philip.
Philip, we have poutine and Pinot Grigio.
Is he sleeping? I see the light.
He's snoring.
Yeah, you can't hear the snoring?
Yeah, I heard him snoring.
Definitely have heard him snoring for like half an hour now. But
he's always got the best lighting. Remember the one that was over his head like an angel? It was like
yeah, the halo.
Right? And then now he's got like one right in front, like his head's on light bulbs.
Yeah, right. He's got a bright idea while sleeping.
That's his.
I love it.
Oh man. man.
Oh,
Nathan, you want to give us some updates? What you've been working on, good sir?
you must have had the McDonald's earlier.
Yeah, put him in a coma.
He got the old cheeseburger. Oh man, that's bad. Oh,
French Canadian, they do what they do.
Yeah. I wonder if he
I'm
falls
not-
asleep on the elevator.
I'm not what's the word? Not racist, but prejudice, right? The one not as bad, but still making fun of.
prejudice, is that what you said?
Nathan, what
Yes.
happened to your spherical model that you're 3D printing?
No, me?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for an electric.
Okay.
I can't run it without one. It literally has to spin and build two fields, and it won't work without it. The radiant field on the inside works perfect. Yeah, it rotates everything. You get the field come out. You put the light bulbs, 4 or 5 feet from it. Works out perfect. Can I get the electrical field in there properly? I tried several different ways with just static electricity, stuff like that. It's not building out the right way. So I need an electric, and Sean and Jarvis are not ready yet. They don't have a version, that I can use yet. So
Need generation 2 or 3 for you, and they're still on 1 or 2, right? Essentially.
well, yeah, I need like a how do I say it? Kind of like a wet blanket you put over top of it. And I cut out the little holes where it goes, and then it stays on there and sticks to it. Then I can rotate the living daylights out of it.
Darren Crafter is Jarvis, for the record.
Yeah,
Get
Jarvis.
craftier. Well, I could blow it up. I mean, that's all it did was put freaking holes in it when you go to put electricity in there, because unless you have solid spheres, it won't work. Not without the electric.
Where do you get an electric?
Well, they haven't made them yet. Sean and Jarvis are working on building them, and they haven't built a high enough version that I could use it yet. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised Jarvis isn't here tonight.
My turn to run for a smoke. I will be right back.
Yep. Yeah, I'm surprised Mr. Jarvis didn't show up. Maybe he's sleeping like Philip.
Both taking a nap.
I'll feel that these shows up.
Yeah, I always know he's fading off is when he does this. When he does this, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Usually has the wine next to him, though, and he gets like a little snack.
So I did some work on my cell. Just kind of show you what I've done. Hold on. Let me take off my background here. So it's all sealed up now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's your new cell?
Yeah. They're all sealed up nicely.
So it lasts longer without evaporation.
Yeah. Yeah. They have to be sealed, otherwise they'll die eventually. But these ones are holding.
Much love, Mike. Mike does.
Yep. Put my background back on. Don't like showing my kitchen to everybody. Yeah, so I'm just gonna work on that Howard Johnson motor.
Hey, Phil, you're awake.
Hey, wakey, wakey.
Oh, man.
It sounded like a hangover, old man.
Yeah, it looked like he had a hangover.
Oh, man, where am I?
Where am I? You're at home.
Oh, yeah. Wow, man. Fucking heaven right here.
It's the year 2300 in the time zone of unknown. You can't teleport it
It's
here.
2025. It's
I'm kidding.
11:05
No,
p.m.
we're 40 years in the future, Phil.
Yeah,
Time travel.
yeah, Back to the Future. Back to the Future. Oh my God, I got tears in my
Yeah, we're
eyes.
just AI representations of ourselves. Don't worry about us.
No,
Is a
we reserved this time slot so we can have it even if it's in the old time, but it really is in the new time. So yeah, that's how quantum mechanics
let's
work.
let's create the when the paradox
Yeah, there you go.
is created, will blow up the universe. Let's do that.
I broke my rules, and if I disappear, it's because I started doing the lead, working with lead. So I'll either poison
Uh-oh.
myself or I will create gold. We will have gold. We have the welding lead in there, and we will see what happens. Bubbling away.
Nice. Hey, you don't get no harsh chemicals from that?
Oh yeah,
Doing
that's
all
why
that?
it's outside. That's why it's outside, and I'm like, I broke my rules. Yeah, I'm only gonna run it for a couple hours, and then it gets isolated and yeah, not left out in open exposure. That's for sure.
Do not to drink, although they look like
Oh
Starbucks drinks. Do not
God,
to
no.
They're not for consumption.
No, that's definitely how you die right away. I would not recommend even touching nano lead or any of the heavy metals in these nano states, as they absorb straight into you, and then you get like instant heavy metal poisoning, which wouldn't recommend.
Is that like a McDonald's chocolate shake next to it?
Right? That looks like a
So
drink.
I'm in Canada, okay? So the glass jars freeze in the winter. So I'm doing my experiments with as cheap of garbage recycling, and that anybody else can just pick up some trash and repeat it.
Nice.
You just need a Wendy's cup or some Costco pasta sauce. You're good.
Now, is that a peanut butter jug? That little peanut butter jar?
Yeah, there's a peanut butter, and then there's also a pickle jar and 2-liter pump. And,
Where do you put the marshmallows?
those are in the fire and then in my mouth. I mean,
It's like an old lunch.
Of course.
I like the pickle jars, though. They're big.
BurnEye's catering service.
I'll give you all of the metal poisonings that you could ever dream of.
Choose your poison.
We've got lead, we've got oxides, we've got aluminum. What do you want? Got it all.
Do you have gold poisoning?
No, the gold's been keeping me alive. That's this stuff. Here we go. Throw that on the screen for a second. And we got Phil. He's awake. Phil's alive.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it not showing? What the? Am I here? No, Michelle. No, it's the computer.
You having trouble, Mike?
There we go.
It's not me. It's Bernie.
There we go. So here we have that's the white silver, and then I don't know what's going on.
I can't see it.
Do everyone have a seizure yet?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. We'll keep going. Come on.
You just morph into Lulu.
Oh, hey, there you go.
There we go. So the gold was originally white, and then leaving it out in the sun turned it into the purple plasmid clusters. And this is the stuff that I've been drinking the ionic water of. And I don't know. I haven't turned blue or purple in years. The 10 years I've been drinking it.
Oh wow.
If you start
Nice.
looking like Barney, then you know you got a problem.
Right?
Hi, Barney.
Bernie's fine. Bernie, no. I'll go the way of the dinosaurs. No, thank you.
Oh, it does look cool when you swirl it up, though.
Doesn't it? Right? I know.
So if you drink it, either you die or you have eternal life.
Right? One or the other. So I'm taking on myself. Trying to not be dying. And then I got some little reactors set up where they're sealed, but they're different coils connected to each other, both above and below the water in the sealed jars, so that they're self-sustained hydrogen reactors and battery systems, essentially. Just running experiments. All right. See y'all on the inside.
See y'all on the inside. The flip side.
Yeah, my wife would never let me have that set up.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Nothing I can do to get that. Be taking all her gold and putting it in there because I don't have any money.
It's like, honey, where's my gold earrings?
Yeah. Where are my diamonds?
Yeah. All part of the experiment, I guess.
Yes, straight up, I am the one idiot in the world that takes physical gold and turns it into powder. And yes, I am that guy.
Powder you can inhale.
Yeah, I don't pull a Clinton.
Like monatomic gold.
Yes, ma'am. That's what you were looking at outside there. But it turned into purple.
Ormus.
Yeah, Ormus, another acronym for it.
Good.
Also called GANS as well, gas, atom, nano, solid state.
Did they used to say, like in the ancient times, that they used that to like stay vitalized, younger and
yes. The
like
legends that's what gave the kings and the demigods their hundreds of years of life. Lawrence Gardner's series on it's really good. I'd recommend anyone interested to look up Lawrence Gardner's Monoatomic Gold series.
Oh, but for real, like aside from Mr. Gardner, how about your personal experience? I mean, you're making this stuff, you've taken this stuff. Truly, how do you feel as a person that has,
Do I look like I just had my 40th birthday yesterday?
Nope, not any gray hair.
No, you don't look like you are 40.
I think I've maybe aged a year, 2 tops in the 10 years that I've been drinking it now. Okay. Haven't gotten sick once. When I do consume a bit of the powder, it triggers like almost instant photographic memory. It energizes, suppresses appetite. It's pretty strong. Yeah, prana is another word for it, for sure. Or mana.
I mean, just the ancients used it,
Exactly.
Photographic memory, huh?
Like, yeah, the first time I ate some, it was so wild. Like, I had just a flashback to being like 3 years old and like digging out this like tulip that I was like eating and stuff that hadn't thought of since a kid because my mom took a picture of it. So I was like reminded of it when I was 12 and then hadn't thought of it since and just brought me right back to it.
You have love messages, man, on the chat. You got admirers already.
Who doesn't want eternal youth without requiring endochrome?
Yeah. Hey, usually when you take something, man, you don't remember anything. That's kind of the thing,
Right? Taking powders and then remembering even more? What is going on here?
Yeah. What's up with that? Like the opposite effect.
I'm down for the opposite. I'll Benjamin Button.
Yeah. It's going in reverse.
The description of the monatomic gold is that it repairs like old cells. It revitalizes. It reverses aging process. You know what what were you guys, that one decays cellular structure. This one repairs. Monatomic gold is a positive substance. It has a health benefit, like preventative, like cellular. Once you say reconstruction of cellular lattice, whether it's whatever, that's a positive thing. That's a good thing. you know
I'm not arguing with that. It's half the purpose of why I looked into it and was like, yes, I've cracked the code to possibly the fountain of youth. And the way Keshi teaches about how he calls it GANs, but he states that it's interactions on the plasmatic field of energies, and that the monotomic's the pure plasma state of the element, and then it revitalizes your cellular plasmatic fields, is how he says it works. Not sure if that's the case, but that's
Okay.
All right, guys, we got less than 5 minutes here before the end of the show, so we'll just kind of wrap things up. We go live to air again next Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern. Don't forget to check out Altman Builds, Crypto Alchemist, and we also got Philip on there, Fine Night. And
so lovely Lulu, and we also had Gerald still in the chat.
Yep. Oh, Gerald's no, that's Gerald C. He's a different Gerald.
But we did have Gerald on. But
yeah,
he's a Gerald wannabe.
He ain't no wannabe. He's a Gerald too. Come on.
Before we end, did you guys hear in the news Yellowstone? All the animals are.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Think of that.
I think a major eruption's coming soon. Those animals know that something's coming big.
Well, that's not good.
And, yeah,
I live in California.
All the buffalo are getting the hell out of there. All the deer, the bears, everything. They're all getting out. Like herds of them leaving at the same time.
Animals know. They have those senses. And it was like the same story 100+ years ago in southern Alberta with Frank's Slide, where a mountain fell down, and that it was reported that first all the animals left about a week in advance, and then all the natives left about like a couple days in advance, and then all of the white man got buried by the mountain.
Even they say, even if a geomagnetic situation happens, like birds could lose their orientation, and they could fall out of the sky. Just this, if the fluctuation is a small one, it could knock birds out of the sky, and so it's like they sense something, even maybe we might not, but that for animals.
Yeah, I think it's the gases being released from the geysers right now. I think that's what's driving the animals out of there. They know when the danger is. So I think there could be an imminent eruption coming up in the next little while. Who knows when it's going to be? Obviously, they're leaving for a reason. So, yeah.
I heard just there was too many Sasquatch and it just started to stink. So they were like, "We got to get out of here."
The Sasquatch has had gas.
Anyways, we're gonna call it a night. Everybody, we'll see everybody next Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, and we'll do our backstage after the show. So, everybody have a great week.
Night, guys.
Cheers.
Good night.
Much love.